Hey, what's up, my people? It's your favorite fat girl Snoop, and you know what I'm here to do, and that's to drop my 2 cents on all the latest celebrity deets. And we're going to have to give Tim Norman a round of applause. Give this man a round of applause, but nice try. He is going to remain in jail. That's right. So, Sweetie Pie's star, Tim Norman, will not be released to his mom, Miss Robbie, and he will stay in prison until his trial. Now, if in case you don't know, he starred on the OWN's Welcome to Sweetie Pie's show, and he has recently been charged for the murder of his nephew. Now, since then, he has recently pleaded not guilty to the conspiracy to interstate commerce facilities in commission of a murder for hire resulting in the death in connection with the 2016 murder of his nephew, Andre Montgomery. Now, I previously reported a few months back that he, along with this exotic dancer, her name is Terica Ellis, and is also an insurance agent. He goes by the name of Wael Wally Yangnam. Now, they are all accused of helping Tim conspire to collect a $450,000 life insurance policy after they actually got the hit out completed on Andre. Now, Tim's defense attorney recently argued that Tim is not likely, keyword likely, let's put this in air quotes, likely to be a flight risk and should be released to stay with his mother, Sweetie Pie's owner, Robbie Montgomery, who still lives in the St. Louis area. But sorry, Tim. Sorry, my brother. That is not happening, okay? It is not happening. The judge ruled this week that he will remain in prison until his trial, citing the strength of evidence against him. Now, the U.S. Magistrate Judge Nanette Baker, she wrote in her order that Tim faces a possible penalty of life in prison or the death penalty if convicted. Now, he has an incentive to flee if released from trial. I mean, of course, if he knows that he is facing life in prison and they let him out, oh, for sure, he's probably going to flee the country. I mean, I'm just saying. Now, that's not all. Judge Baker also mentioned in her order about Tim's previous convictions back in 1997 of the 3 criminal cases involving assault, robbery, and kidnapping. And she notated that he is a potential danger to his community. Now, Miss Robbie, she has not officially released a statement out yet on her case, but she did tell a local reporter that she felt weak and she asked for prayers to her family. She also did a post on Instagram where she thanked her fans for their support. Now, let me tell you some tea that I heard in these streets. Now, I heard, it's rumored, that Tim had his mom next on his hit list, allegedly. So let's just say, allegedly. allegedly. So maybe it's a good thing that he remains in jail to this thing straighten itself out. But to Miss Robbie's family, definitely you have my prayers. Let's keep her protected at all costs. Okay, so let's move on to Amber Rose. Now, you people got a lot to say about Amber Rose, but to me, I actually like her. I think she gives the most open, then the most honest interviews ever. And every time I see an interview about her, I actually learn something new, and it's really refreshing. So I was watching the No Jumper podcast that she was on, and she talked about a lot of things. She talked about how people blamed her about how she became famous. She talked about how she doesn't go back to Philly. According to her, Philly has never done anything for me but scrutinize me. She also talks about her new husband and why they get along so well and her new baby. She even talks about this Pop Smoke story. She also talked about how she basically was cool with Juice WRLD before he passed away. She talks about her relationship with 21 Savage and how it basically went to its demise. I mean, Amber Rose is not only a slut in her words, but she is also an open book. But the most funniest thing, but not really surprising, is what she had to say about Kanye West. Now, why are we talking about this now? Well, according to her, Am says that Ye has a hard time of letting what they had go. But, I mean, are we really surprised about this? Now, it's been ages, meaning a decade, 10 years, 10, since Amber Rose broke up with Ye. But now she is coming forward to reveal that Kim's husband has never gotten over her rejection and has continued to bully her for 10 years. Okay, so she clarified that despite what she went through during and even after she broke up with Ye, she refrained from being vindictive. She says, even if someone is picking on me, which is for 10 years, he has picked on me, he has bullied me for 10 years. Now, to her point, even though the couple dated from 2008 to 2010, recently, since he's been running for president, is anybody voting for him? I'm just checking in. Let me know in the comments. No judgment here. Now, during his presidential speeches, he referred to Amber as a prostitute. Yes, at his campaign rally, he brought up Am and called her a prostitute. Now, back in 2015, he also, in an interview, said that he had to take 30 showers after he dated her. Now, what she said in the No Jumper podcast is she has a point. I mean, Kanye took her around the world for 2 years. Even was kissing up on her in every award show that he could possibly get her on. And now all of a sudden you have to take 30 showers after dating her. I call BS on that. Now, here's what she said. Am says, I feel if you looked up every time he has bullied me, a lot of stuff will come up, but I just move on. I'm happy. I have an amazing husband. I have 2 beautiful kids. He just called me a prostitute at his rally. 10 years later, just leave me alone. I don't bother you. I don't talk about you. Obviously, he comes up in interviews because he's a big part of why I'm famous. I try to give good interviews by not shying away from that. But at the same time, it's like, bro, leave me alone. Now, Rose also noted, to this day, West is the only one of her exes who has some type of, bad karma, bad juju. Like, he just can't get over it. Everybody else that she dated, including Wiz Khalifa, her other baby father, they got over her, and they moved on. But Kanye West can't seem to move on. So she goes on to say, you're famous for 10 years. You dated a bunch of girls. Everyone has nice things to say about you, but one person that obviously has a problem with everybody has something negative to say about you. You can do the math to that point. Now listen, Am, listen up. Now, if you know how, like I know, you don't break up with Ye. Ye breaks up with you. So yeah, y'all still go together, although you married. Girl, stop. You can watch Amber's full interview on my website, fatgirlsnoop.com. That is PHATGYRL.com. And make sure you drop your 2 cents. Okay, so remember a couple of days ago, I talked about the story about Love and Marriage Huntsville's Melanie Holt putting her soon-to-be ex-husband Martell Holt on blast for allegedly, I'm just going to say allegedly, to protect my little space, my little podcast, my little YouTube channel. But anyways, allegedly that he got his mistress pregnant and she basically moved out the house, and then he tried to block her in and basically told her that she wasn't taking anything that he bought her. And that he was basically big mad about Melody leaving him. Well, guess what? Martell Holt fires back, and he demands that she prove her claims. He wants receipts, which I don't understand about. I don't know what he means by receipts, especially when the mistress already came out and confirmed that she is in fact pregnant and that she's basically unbothered with the whole situation. But she did say that she was a little bit hurt about being called a peasant by Martell on the show. But like I said in my last podcast, that was Martell just saving face and not looking like a total douchebag on camera, which he kind of did anyways. Now, he is now firing back in their divorce case, and he is denying every allegation from what Melody says. He is denying everything that she had to say, and he wants receipts. Now, as I reported a few days ago, she filed divorce. Okay, so she's saying that their marriage suffered and basically like a very bad breakdown, and there was absolutely no chance that they get back together. Like, absolutely not. Now, don't forget. Now, they did try to work things out because she was about to divorce him before she found out she was pregnant right, was it season 2? No, season 1. The end of season 1, she was getting ready to like basically like divorce him. Then she found out she was pregnant. And then she took him back. I think that was all just for the camera bag, but that's just my 2 cents. Now she says that there's absolutely no chance that they're going to get back together. So she's done with him. Now Melody asks that neither side have to pay child support, and both should continue having joint physical and legal custody of their kids. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe they have 4. And after she had the 4th baby, he had the audacity to say, oh, no, we're going to try for number 5. Well, guess what? Martell got that number 5, but he did not know how he was going to get it. And boom, God never disappoints, right? Anyways, so Melanie said that her and Martell had worked out their own parenting plan and both had an active role with the kids, and they had no issues transporting and exchanging the kids since their separation. However, she said that when it came to her and her husband, well, soon-to-be ex-husband's businesses, own properties, and joint debts, she wants the judge to decide how their assets and debts should be split. But it doesn't look like that's not how Martell wants to roll, because he filed last week and said that he refuted, I would say rebuted, every single allegation in Mel's divorce complaint, and that he demands that she provides evidence to the court to back up her claims. The only thing that he did agree to was that he was a resident of Alabama, of the Alabama county that Melody served him in. Now, the judge has yet to rule in this case. Now, the Holts have been married since 2008. And according to Mel, they have been split. So I would say that after the 2nd season, it was pretty much a wrap between those two, because they split in April of this year. According to reports, she moved out of Alabama and she is living somewhere in Georgia. Like I say, they have 4 kids, and their last kid was just born before Christmas last year. I mean, this is crazy. Now, however, like I said, they try to work things out, but I mean, all these allegations of Martell allegedly indiscreet. And then he had the audacity to call a woman a peasant that he was messing around with for like over 5 years, I believe, allegedly. And allegedly, this wasn't the first time that he got the quote-unquote peasant pregnant. I mean, the things that people would do for reality TV for that check, but forget them. We all got the allegations about Martell. I mean, and from what I understand, it's going to be more women coming forward as time goes on, allegedly. But what about the Marceau? That's who I want to know about. I want to know about Marceau, but I'm snooping that out now, right now. And when I get that together, I'm going to be snooping that out for you. Okay, lastly, I have to talk about Wendy Williams and how fans are continuously noticing sort of a downward spiral with Wendy. Now, personally, I've watched the show from day one. I have been rocking with her since her radio days. She to me is my gossip godmother. And I made sure that when I went to New York City, that I hit up her show. Because, she inspires me, as the blogger that I am. I've been at this since 2012, writing such, but I'm new to the podcast world, / radio world. And then I'm also new to the YouTube world, but she has definitely been an inspiration to me. Now, I personally noticed that Wendy this season has been acting a little off. Her speech has been delayed. It seems that she comes out a little bit discombobulated. I don't know if she has a little Hennessy in that drinking cup, or maybe that she relapsed, or maybe she's just going through a heartbreak with the situationship with her and Big Kev. But whatever it is, fans are noticing, and her ratings are being affected, I would say. So I really hope that it's not what people are saying, that, maybe Winnie just has to, get her first few weeks together. How long has her show been running? Like almost a month now. Maybe she has to get that first 30 days rolling. I'm hoping. But I do hope that maybe, and I also heard that she's being pressured behind the scenes about this new Lifetime movie that she's about to be released, that Kev allegedly is on her ass about how he is going to be portrayed in the movie. So, I mean, maybe that's why she's been allegedly relapsed. But I hope, like I said, I hope that's not the case. Wendy, I'm definitely sending my prayers out to you. But I gotta do what I gotta do, and it's my job to report it. And when I find out exactly what's going on, if it's true or if it's not true, I would definitely let you all know, because I'll be snooping it out. This is crazy. So we made it another week. It is Friday, TGIF. And please, if you like this podcast, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification button so you know when I drop a new video. And let me know your 2 cents about Sweetie Pie's Tim Norman. Did or did he not try it? Like I said, protect Miss Robbie at all costs. And what about Amber Rose and Kanye West? I mean, get over it, yay. She's just not into you. She has a new baby, a husband, and everything, man. Concentrate on Kim and y'all 5 kids, okay? And what about Martell? The nerve that he said that he's gonna come out and drop some tea about Melanie. But hey, I'm definitely ready to hear about what he has to say. And lastly, Wendy. Is she falling off or nah? And remember, you can catch me every day on my website. That's fatgirlsnoop.com. That's PHATGYRL.com. And remember, that is PHAT as in pretty, hot, and tempting. You guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time.